Irritator. I mean, yeah, it is irritating. This guy is literally textured like a shitty Minecraft model. I think this is supposed to be a war crime. I feel like there's a whole rabbit hole of shitty dinosaur size comparison. Remember a long time ago where I made that one video where I was just purely dunking the crap out on that one video where it featured dinosaur size comparison? Is it made by the same person actually? I don't know if it's made by the same person. I think it might be. I shit you not, it's made by the same guy. Is the only thing this guy can do is just shit out just awful ass dinosaur size comparisons? Right, immediately we start off with Graciliceratops. It's just a regular Homelocef. We aren't even 1 second into the video, and we already see, like, messed up shit. Next up, we have Microraptor. Yes. I don't think they are even fed this. Like, what the hell is this? Like, I guess they made it blue. Like, it's not even the correct shade of blue. At this point, I don't know if they did it deliberately or not, but yeah, Microraptor was blue, yes. Woohoo, yeah! Like, instead of shitting on the guys on saying, like, what is wrong, I feel like it's better for my mental health to try and find out what they actually did good about it. But then the video wouldn't be interesting, so let's keep going. Pyroraptor. You know, this is very offensive. Why would you use a regular-ass raptor? The whole point, the whole reason Jurassic World added Pyroraptor was to prevent situations like this happening. And then you still managed to pull it off. I'm just amazed. Atrociraptor, yeah, the Atrociraptors weren't that big. Palocephaly, it's purple. But, oh, it's the Primal Carnage Oviraptor, okay. Primal Carnage jump scare. Oh, what is he passing by? I don't see anything. Whatever you guys are seeing probably never even existed, because I for sure can't see it. What do you mean Hypsilophodon? That's a Dryosaurus. Like, how could you bother using, like, the Jurassic World models and still somehow get it wrong? That Poroceratops looks sus. What the frick is this thing? It's just Torosaurus? They just ripped off of its horns. Look at his face. Look how sad it looks. Right? You ripped out the one thing that mattered to him the most. This is so wild to me. Every time when they talk about Unisaurs. I don't think anyone knew about Unisaurs before Jurassic World the game came out. This guy probably, like, he's like one of those people who's like the boomer equivalent of dinosaur fans. Like, hey, he probably played Jurassic World the game for a bit, and he's like, what's up, my fellow dinosaur lovers? You know Unisaurus, it's in that game, right? Without actually acknowledging the fact that Unisaurus is actually not an ornithomimid. Yeah, Unisaurus is related to Plateosaurus. I know, it's actually not an ornithomimid. I mean, let's be honest here. Jurassic World Evolution puts a Dryosaurus as ornithomimids. So let's moving on. We have a giant Lysosaurus. Wait, Lysosaurus was this big? What? This is way too big. Even considering the largest Lysosaur only goes up to the hips. Like, this doesn't make any sense. Were they confusing it with Placerius? Okay, a baby Pachycephalosaur. I don't know why you would add in a baby dinosaur, like, in the middle of a thing where you're supposed to, like, compare large dinosaurs, but okay. Oh my... I think this is supposed to be a war crime. If that wasn't a war crime before, I'm pretty sure this is a war crime. There is no other way to describe this than to say that this is not a war crime. This has to be a war crime. Parascosaurus. Yep, Parascosaurus I think wasn't a bellysaur that is really small. Isn't Tarascosaurus the one Carnosaurus that appeared in Pod's Journey? I know how big small Tarascosaurus actually was, but it's still crazy to me to think about that. Like, Tarascosaurus, like, it's really about perspective, right? Because the way Tarascosaurus was mentioned in Pod's Journey was that it made it seem like it was like a T-Rex-like creature. Like, it would look like a big lumbering animal. But you actually see a comparison with a human, and it's actually not that big. It's just fairly a small creature, so... Because, like, Pyroraptor is a much smaller creature, too, so... It's just perspective, but it's still wild to me that Tarascosaurus... Like, because I grew up on thinking Tarascosaurus would be at least, like, 6-7 meters, but... No, it's actually fairly small. What is this? What is this? I am too scared to find out what this is supposed to be. They spray painted the shit out of this animal. So it's, whatever this thing is supposed to be, it's not Nasutoceratops. What is this? Xenoceratops? Maybe? Aniosaurus? Like, I don't think there's Aniosaurus 3D models, right? Is there a free Blender stock asset Aniosaurus? Aniosaurus. There is an Aniosaurus STL model here. Oh, is this Aniosaurus? You are betting Zuniceratops. Right, we have Zuniceratops, Anchiceratops. I am betting on Cosmoceratops. Because I remember Cosmoceratops was found on the same time with Nasutoceratops. No! It's Yehucoceratops. We were all wrong. Doesn't make it any better though. Plesiosaurus? Guanlong? Guanlong? No, that's Proceratosaurus. What the hell is this guy blabbering about? Labeling a Proceratosaurus and labeling it as Guanlong. Like, did you have to put in Guanlong? Like, couldn't you just put in Proceratosaurus? Like, this is my biggest curiosity, right? Because, like, you could just shrink it down and put it earlier on, right? Because it's small size comparison. I know Proceratosaurus is a small animal because the holotype skull fits in the palm of a hand. So Proceratosaurus, I think, wasn't that big, right? Proceratosaurus, it's not that big, right? Yeah, it's not that big. So why would you just not put in Proceratosaurus? Why would you just deliberately bother putting Proceratosaurus and label it as Guanlong? Why would you do this? Like, there was literally no reason for you to do that. Tritanosaurus, Ornithomimus. Isn't this the Archaeornithomimus? Mercuryceratops! Mercuryceratops! Did this guy drink mercury before making this video? Yeah, this isn't Euplocephalus, I know. This is something else. This is something else. What is this? Panachosaurus? I'm gonna bet on Panachosaurus. No, Minotaurosaurus. Okay. Oh, the Stomping Lands. Stomping Lands, that's a cool game. I never got to play Stomping Lands. I want to play Stomping Lands. Like, you know what this is? You know, I feel like it's low-key. You know how some shorts people deliberately mispronunciate names so that people can, so that they can farm traction by people commenting? Like, look at this. They literally have the exact same model. And, like, this isn't, like, 10 seconds apart. Like, I kid you not, like, it is 20 seconds apart. So, do these guys think that the people, nowadays people have attention spans of, like, 20 seconds? Like, do they seriously think they can just let this slip by? Like, what? What? You again? This shit? Frill Dilophosaurus saying Dracovinator? God damn it. Even the Jurassic Park franchise doubled down on Dracovinator not having a frill. And they still somehow did this. Cychania. Oh my god. Is the only thing this guy has access to is the Jurassic World Evolution model? Is that the only thing this guy has access to? Oh no, it also has ARC models. Wow. Why the f is there an Indoraptor here? What? Why is there an Indoraptor here? Okay. So, I don't know if I should be glad that they just labeled it as Indoraptor, or I should be afraid that, like, 9-year-olds who are gonna watch this are gonna think that Indoraptor is an actual species. Or should I at least be glad that they didn't use Indoraptor to represent another dinosaur? I don't know. Irritator. I mean, yeah, it is irritating. This guy is literally textured like a shitty Minecraft model. What is this? Pachyrhinosaurus. Fallen Kingdom be like, what is this? Lurdosaurus? Tenontosaurus. They just cut off the sail of an Ouranosaurus, didn't they? They grabbed the spray paint tool and they just marked the sail spots. I think I painted Spinosaurus like this when I was 6. And the worst of all, they didn't even align it with the actual vertebra underneath. This isn't Triceratops. What is this? Nidoceratops? No, he probably would have cut off the horn. Eotriceratops? It might be Eotriceratops. It's 9 meters, right? Let's go! Give me my $5. Carcharodontosaurus? Did they paint in the red spots above its eye to make it look like the Jurassic World Operation Genesis one? Did they actually bother to do this? Wait, did they actually do this? Or does the Carcharodontosaurus in Jurassic World Evolution come with this stripe? This was a deliberate choice. What? It is such a random thing that they did. Like, it's a Carcharodontosaurus too. You didn't have to change anything, but he went ahead and painted it to make it look like the Jurassic Park Operation Genesis one. It's just a modified Nigersaurus. What is this? Ampelosaurus? Ah, Bonitosaura. And you know how this guy plays Jurassic World the game, because Bonitosaur did not have a sail. It had projections on its dorsal vertebra were robust. Oh, that doesn't mean it had a sail, it just had a more muscular neck, right? That's what it means, right? But because the only way, the only reason Bonitosaur, everyone thinks it had a sail is because of freaking Jurassic World, level 40. Is that Deinocheirus? That's... Oh, it's not even Therizinosaurus, it's just Therizinosauru. And they... You know Therizinosaurus exists in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Jurassic Park Evolution, right? This video was released like 1 month ago. Pretty sure the 3D model for the Therizinosaurus is out there. I don't know why they didn't do that. Is that Tarbosaurus? It's Tyrannotitan. Oh my god, that looks so flippin' ugly. Again, hey, I am pretty sure they did the exact same thing here. And this time, like, at least back then, it was white. Now, they painted it. They just removed this texture, so, it just looks so obvious that they messed around with the textures. And this is so bad, because Amogosaurus is in Jurassic World Evolution. They could have just reused that model. Again, they just deliberately did the worst choices imaginable. To what? To gain shitty traction? I guess it's working out. Oh, don't tell me that that's Lipolodon. Oh my god, flippin' hell. Bro thinks he's still living in 2005. I like how they try to end it off at Argentinosaurus to make it being its own big, huge thing. It finishes off as the big Argentinosaurus. Look at that, it's so big. But it looks so lame because this exact same model has been used like 10 times already before Argentinosaurus. So by the time the Argentinosaurus, aka the Apatosaurus, rolls into the screen, all expectations for it is already lost. It doesn't even look that nice. Ain't no way that's real. That looks like a Pokemon. What? Scolosaurus? Yeah, it looks like a Pokemon because that thing isn't real. This takes me back. I used to spend hours as a kid looking through picture books and encyclopedias about dinosaurs. If you did that, why the hell aren't you talking anything about how messed up these models are? Have you guys heard about the internet debt theory where, everything on the internet is just bots, replying to bots? I think it increased my faith in the internet debt theory by 10%. I believe Earth's gravity must have been only 90% of what it is today currently back then. There's no way these giant reptiles could support themselves or fly even. Those herbivores are huge. Yeah, wow. If you just sit back a moment and to think about that the average population of the human race on the internet thinks this is true with 10 flippin' likes on this thing. I cannot believe it, but yeah, 10 people believe this shit. So yeah, you don't really have to feel bad about yourself if people on the internet don't really like you because yeah, that's the level of intellectual that they have.